guys, today we're actually going to be doing a little bit of love, giving the 6.0 a little bit of love today. Since the drift season's coming up, kind of need a truck that's mechanically sound and ready to go. So I gotta do an oil change, gotta replace some stuff. So I'm just gonna have a little bit of a truck vlog today. Currently on my way to Advanced Auto at the moment. Got to dump my oil container because it's full of oil. And I gotta get some different, couple little parts, some actually for the E46. I was gonna work on that today, but it was an absolute monsoon here for some reason last night. And so everything's soaked and it's really windy, and I don't wanna be out here longer than I have to because it kinda sucks. So I'll save the E46 stuff for another day. But so what I gotta do in the 6.0 is gonna take too long. So we're gonna go to the parts store, we're gonna get what we need, and we're gonna get back to the house soon and start tearing into this thing. Alright, so we're back at the house. To start everything, I gotta take the fuel water separator off from under the truck. It got windier. It's not fun out here right now. But so I'm gonna crawl into this thing, gonna get the water and fuel separator out, and then we'll go from there. That's just gonna be step one of things we have to do today. Alright, well, as you guys just see there, what's in my water fuel separator here, that is why I keep getting a repeat water and fuel light. So that sensor is all gunked up with whatever the hell that is. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean that all up now. Clean that up, try not to, you can't use brake clean on it because it'll make the gasket swell, and then obviously it's not going to seal right. So I'm going to go through that, just kind of wipe it all out, clean it up, and we're going to put it back in the truck. Huh. Where the fuck did the thing go? Oh man. Yeah, bro. I'm trying. Ish, yeah. Oh god. Okay, so as you guys would have just seen in those last couple clips there, ended up getting the oil filter and the oil drains and doing the fuel filter. I didn't record the second fuel filter just because it's under the truck. I should have done it earlier when I had the fuel bowl out, the fuel water filter separator out, but I kind of forgot, so I just did it down there under the truck. It was very dark, so I didn't want to bother filming. So now I got to top off the truck. The wind is starting to pick up a lot. It's starting to drizzle a little bit, but I still got to do a little bit more stuff. So we're gonna see where the video goes. Might take it to tomorrow, or maybe the weather's gonna hold out. So I'm gonna get this oil in the truck so I can at least start it and drive it if I need to, and we'll go from there. Okay, so check the forecast. We might have a little while to do this. Shouldn't take too long, so I'm gonna try it. But we're gonna place the EVP sensor and the EVP sensor tube currently. The truck, when you're doing light accelerations, kind of RPMs will jump like 200, back down 200, up 200, down 200. And so and it's also throwing an EVP sensor code for that. So we're gonna go ahead right now. I have to start by taking out the airbox. I usually leave the Degas bottle in here and just kind of mess with it, shake it around, and get everything to kind of come out. I am a little low on fluid. I've got a small coolant leak on that side, but that's irrelevant at the moment. So I got to try to rip this out and fight with that. And the sensor's going to be all the way down there, of course, just exactly where I need it. All right, so I just ended up taking the intake out. So that's the EVP sensor right here. So it's going to have a bolt on the this bracket right here, which goes to the valve cover. So I got to take that out, and then I have to go and try and take that nut off down there. I'm going to spray with PB right now. Hopefully it doesn't fight me too bad, and it just wants to cooperate. So let me get that sprayed, and yeah, hopefully that thing just comes right off. Okay, so the lower bolt on the exhaust, the one that I was worried about, the nut, actually came undone extremely easily. That was the one I was worried about. The issue is the top stud just spins and it's not doing anything, so I can't take the nut off of it. So I'm gonna have to cut that, and I don't have any hacksaw blades here, so I'm gonna have to, I'll wait till tomorrow, because I don't really want to go buy one. So I'll wait till tomorrow. I'll steal one from work, and come back tomorrow and finish this thing up. So otherwise, that's gonna be different time, so we'll pick this up. Let's go. Alright guys, so we're back with the next day now. A lot warmer. Definitely, still a little windy, but it's a lot warmer. So I ended up taking, here, flip this around. I ended up getting the sensor out. I ended up cutting the stud that was in this hole because it was just spinning in the hole and it was no longer holding. So I cut that out and I drilled it. So I just we'll end up nut and bolting that. So I'm gonna swap this bracket over here, and then we're gonna get the sensor in the truck, and then just put this thing back together, and it should just start and hopefully run a lot nicer than it was. So let me swap that bracket over and we'll get back up in the engine bay. Alright, so as you guys can see down there, I just got the sensor in, got the harness all clipped back in where it's supposed to go so it don't go nowhere. And the new pipe as well went down into the bottom. I did end up taking the other one apart. Let me set this up here. So I took this apart, and you can see all the soot that was built up inside. If it'll focus. So you can see how dark it is on the inside of that. This one might be a bit harder to see because it's in there further, but it's the same deal. There's a lot of soot built up inside of it. So now that that's taken care of, and it's got a fresh and clean system in there, it should do much better. So we're gonna finish putting this thing together and start her up. All right, so over the sound of that beeping, which just stopped, truck's all put back together. So we're gonna go ahead now and fire her on up. Took an extra second. All the fuel filters and the oil filter, since I did the whole change and everything, those bowls were empty, so I probably had to fill up. No big deal. That's good. She started. Got no leaks below. Those are fine. Alright, cool. So I'm gonna let her run for a little while. I think I'm gonna go get some B-roll near the beach or something right now. Take some shots of this thing. And yeah, works with me. Sounds successful enough. Alright, so hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of B-roll there. I actually, after that last clip ended, I let the truck run for a little while, and it started to run really weird. So I ended up just shutting it off, and then I went to turn it back on and it wouldn't start. So I ended up actually putting the stock sensor back in, the one that was originally bad, and the truck started back up. So I guess I'm gonna have to order a new sensor. Yeah, I still wanted to get the footage done for the B-roll, so I guess I gotta order a new sensor. So I'll tackle that off camera. You guys already have seen that now. It kind of sucks this one's, I guess, defective, but so be it. It is what it is. So I'll order a new sensor, and otherwise, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My Instagram will be down below to stay up to date. So, alright guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.